Hello everybody and welcome to With My Heart on Wings. It's me, Yephyrros, and I have with me Ncjedi. I think that's his name.
No.
We've been riding this glider, man, and we're gonna click ahead. We actually saved before the episode started, so just some of that fun, groovy, far out stuff. I see Kale from here. Click.
How long are you gonna keep it up? How long are you gonna keep this up?
Click!
Okay, that's long. That's good to know.
As I look at the photograph, I envision the white aircraft without an engine flying across the sky that I remembered being so graceful, great, and solemn. That really was a miraculous sight. Oh, what a day, what a most miraculous day. All of us, even Nicole, held our breaths. We waited for Amani's answer. Gotta go to this place in the city, shining on... Oh. Dang it. She murmured as she took the photograph and looked at it nostalgically. Amani, who had simply just now had tears in her eyes, smiled happily as she said that name.
Did we save?
Yeah?
Okay.
Good job. Just look away. Just look away. Okay, click. She spoke with both fear and a lack of confidence in her voice. However, I met her eyes seemed to be a strong determination. When Amani saw those eyes, she answered, "You won't be as much of a burden as Aoi. You understand lift. I met the sky and yearned for it."
Is it the intro? It's the intro!
Such animation. And that's the intro! What episode are we on?
I don't know, like 30?
If that. You have a weird lip. It's sort of like with my face complexion. Stare the scratches to the horizon. A hand that's gonna slap me in the face if you chase the distant wind. Now he's tracing with a pen. Our combined wishes are beating wings.
What? Oh, it just came out of the floor.
Wanting to grasp freedom. I think they really want us to take a Tori's route. To the end of that sky, boys and girls, carrying hearts riding the headwind.
We're going a bit far faster, like glider.
Carrying hearts riding the headwind. When I'm thinking of something of everything else. Who are you? I remember now. You're that girl's twin sister. Oh. No, cross that out and make it say Yephyrros feet cheek.
I'll do it in editing.
And there's the remnants of yesterday of the wind. Flying in the perfect sky with you. I just realized her shoes. They're like loafers. What is falling in love is about, without a doubt. Movie 1! We got through the intro! We got through the intro!
What episode are we on?
You want to check real fast?
Can we check?
Yeah, I think we can.
Let's see. Well, it was 26. That was...
Well, it's the first one we labeled, and then we did 2 more.
So, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, episode 32, I believe.
It took us that long. For the record, when we do different routes, we're going to save at the choices so we don't have to, yeah. Click.
I can imagine that was just a photo. Like the intro was a photo. It was the first time I've seen a TV.
Yeah.
あかりちゃんご機嫌斜め そんなことないわよ。
She's just mean.
無知でバシバシしていざ雨よってところで小鳥ちゃん来ちゃったもんね。
Lol.
What?
Lol. I find that funny. It's like, just as you were about to bring down a rain of pain upon them. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
あれじゃあかりちゃんただのガミガミ怖い子みたいに思われちゃったかも。嬉しそうに言わないでちょうだい。憎まれ役は望むところよ。私だけはあかりちゃんのことちゃんと分かってるからね。
I think she's still on the seducing mission. We're really playing as Kaneko this whole time.
I was thinking the same thing. We got Geoffrey in it too.
Yay!
Geoffrey's taking Canada. What?
That's where my face is going. I love those pupils. People are gonna wake up and they're gonna punch me in the face. Click.
They're gonna find out what you like.
See? Could you let go of me? No means no.
別に不機嫌になってなんかいないわ。ちょっと考え事していただけよ。ねえ、かなこさん。はいよ。あの転校生、何者なの？寮母さん？寮母？
Well, he's different.
いい子だよ。惚れた？バカおっしゃい。
That'll be funny if she has a route.
I think we saw the people who had routes in the intro, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did.
Who are they?
There was two lollipop girls. Katori and Agaha. Was there someone else?
And Amane.
And Amani, yeah.
Amane.
So 5?
I guess so. Unless she has a route.
It's
Oh, she has a route.
Oh dear goodness.
The Canada route. You become the king of Canada.
I already wear enough flannel. Click.
転校してきたばかりで、あの人間嫌いの望月先輩にうまく取り入って。抜け目ない男だと思っただけよ。
You're not helping your
それ褒め
point.
てんの？ええ。
Yeah.
そう。
Kaneko would be a fun stoner because she just doesn't care already. For now, the number of members needed for the club have been reached, and the vice president left the garage. We only just now got to the opening sequence. This is gonna be a great series. Together with Kaneko. The rest of us continue to look at the photograph that Katori had brought.
綺麗な空。
But these clouds are of a very unusual shape. They were really a giant cloud caterpillar of death.
こんな雲見たことない。そうだろうな。この
The
雲が
physics
出
behind
現
it,
し
but
た
I
の
don't feel
は
like explaining it
君
for
た
the
ちが
for the
私が生
entertainment
ま
part
れ
of the
るより
series.
前のことだ。私たちが生まれる前。
Cause ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I thought I'd seen it all. Nothing like this, I've never seen it all. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure takes a mean photo. No, down, 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 wow, down, down, down. Click.
You haven't read this.
I just did.
That was not reading.
I said a deaf, dumb, blind kid sure takes a mean photo. It was a really beautiful photograph, okay? However, it was the same as the picture in the old photo albums, the sort that you would take in a Photoshop where you developed and was printed on the paper with logos on the back.
これはモーニンググローリーと呼ばれる現象だ。ある特殊な条件下で起こるとされている。モーニンググローリー？さらに何キロにもわたって雲の道ができる。
have the clouds like this, several kilometers long?
とても珍しい現象で、一番最近起こったのが今から26年前。その時、当時のソアリング部の人たちがグライダーで飛び、この写真を撮影したんだ。
And it just happened to happen here the last time as well.
Oh, nice. Shh, they need a plot line. They need an objective and a dream.
へえ。じゃあ。
This photo was taken in Kazigawara.
うん、そうだが。撮影したの、ここの OB？ うん、そうだ。
I think that this an amazing spectacle occurred right here in my hometown, and the person who took the photograph was a member of the club to which I now belong.
And that you haven't heard of this thing, even though it's happened it's so rare, and the last time it happened was in your hometown, yet you haven't heard of this thing.
It's okay, most people don't appreciate science. Even though the thing that I thought was so far away has now become a lot closer, it still doesn't seem real somehow. I think that I felt something along those lines of, dude, that's awesome.
ちょっと待って。
Her face looked like she was about to say, I've just realized something really important. What is it, girl?
さっきグライダーで飛んで撮影したって言いました？言ったぞ。フライトログにそう書いてある。ってことは。
Ooh. Aka and I take a look at the photograph. If you want to take a photograph from above the clouds, at the very least, the camera would have been in a position higher than the clouds. Yes. We're just being smart butts to Owie, but it's totally worth it. Did the glider actually fly this high? Apparently.
Uh-huh. Yeah. They didn't look like very high clouds. Like... You probably would get above them with the glider pretty easily.
It was a rocket powered glider. That's why they're having issues now, because they're trying to do it without rockets.
そうなるな。物的証拠も目の前にある。
Aka and I turned to look at the white aircraft in blue. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of Jetfire from Transformers.
He's gonna transform any minute now.
They took off his arms. I don't know how many meters it was, and this isn't just imagination, but when I picture actually flying this thing above the clouds, it looks kind of unreliable.
Are the wings part of his arms or part of his legs?
Either way, he's in trouble.
私がこの学校へ来る以前にソアリング部は廃部になり、設備だけがここに残されていた。この写真もここに残されていたものなんだが。
She takes the photograph in her hands and squints her eyes in nostalgia.
イスカはここへ行きたがってた。私とイスカはこの場所を目指してグライダー制作を始めたんだ。
Oh, that's refreshing. Isuka. There's that name again. Are you seeing other people? I thought we had something. Whenever Amane says that name, she becomes very nostalgic. Who is this Isuka person?
Ghost just went live on Twitch.
Dang it.
これ。
While we were talking, Katori was listening quietly and then held out a notebook to Amane. Oh, did you get in the old notebook? With the things I wanted to do list. Okay, there. I finished it. Ellipses.
写真はこれに挟まっていたの。これはイスカの高校日誌じゃないか。どうして君がこれを持っているんだ。寮の私の部屋にあったの。寮の部屋。もしかして君はトビウオ層に住んでいるのか。
A little surprised to hear that name all of a sudden, Katori nodded.
種 の隙間に隠してあったの。中は日記みたいだった。グライダーのことと私。そう、多分。だってあなたイスカの親友なんでしょ。
For some reason, Amani didn't answer and looked at the worn cover of the notebook. The Kanori Buke.
それを読んで私グライダーに興味を持つようになったの。翼だけで風に乗って空を飛ぶ、まるで鳥のような飛行機。そんなので雲の上を目指すなんてすごいって思った。でももっとずっと昔のことだと思ってたから、日記の日付だとイスカたちはもうとっくに卒業してるはずだし、まだ続けてるなんて思ってもみなかった。
But if you were interested in gliders, why didn't you come to check out the Soaring Club? I asked in a light-hearted manner. Actually, she was so interested in them that just looking at a real glider makes her eyes sparkle with wonder. The owner of the diary might no longer be around, though.
それは
Tori held tightly to the hem of her skirt. I almost said helm.
私なんて入れてもらえないって思ったから。ハバネさん。
So basically, just to add suspense at this moment, is what you're saying.
Yeah. She was too nervous.
That's basically what you're saying.
Listening to her words, I felt a dull pain coming from my right knee. She put a bomb in my leg. Somewhere that she couldn't enter. That's why she believed, and that's why she didn't try to find out the current status of the Soaring Club. It might have been similar to me after I injured my knee and tried to avoid hearing information about the Cycling Grace Club. Ignore my reading. The more I knew, the more envious I would become.
だからあの風車の丘で飛んでるグライダーを見たときは驚いた。すごく嬉しくて心臓がドキドキしたわ。
That was the time we first met. Peaceful landscape, Kotori watched the white aircraft flying over with such enthusiasm.
そうだったのかい。
When Amane heard Kotori's story, she took a deep breath.
見てもいいかい。うん。
Amane put the book on the table but didn't read it straight away and listened. Instead, went to boil some water in her electric kettle first. Then she prepared the tea set. Tea party! When the pleasant aroma of the tea started to fill the air, Amani sat down and finally turned to the page. I'm gonna make that sound to ellipses now, just sort of someone's soul getting sucked out. Her cheeks went slightly pink and her eyes seemed kind of nervous.
That's the sound as a person mixing the souls getting sucked out. It's confirmed by Brennan. He knows.
No, that's the sound you make when sucking out someone's soul.
Confirmed by Brennan. He knows. He knows these things.
I've been around the world. Amani's eyes moved from left to right across the page.
We don't have a thumbnail, do we?
Fine, take it.
Hey, this is a good one, I think.
Okay. Slowly, carefully. It felt to me that she was digesting in one letter at a time. My melon bread. She took a sip of her boiling tea. Ow! She placed the tea back on the saucer and then turned to the next page. Very descriptive. Reading Rainbow. She began to smile. Reading is fun, kids, see? Maybe something fun was written there. She giggled as if she had become lost in memories. The nervousness was at her eyes when she was reading. The first page had disappeared. She ate it. Yeah? So what? It was calm and a happy smile. Or so we thought. Look on the next page, she opened her eyes wide. There was something surprising written on that page. From the look on her face seemed to be taken aback, she continued to read. After that, Amane's expression continued to change as she turned the pages. She smiled, seemed surprised, looked troubled, appeared to be sulking, and then smiled again.
All in 5 seconds.
Smiled again. Well, she just had a complete emotional breakdown. I mean, I had one the other day, it was quite fun.
ねえ、どんなことが書いてあったの？ソアリング部の活動記録よ。と言っても、そのほとんどがただの日記だけど。
She's reading her friend's diary.
大親友とどんな風に毎日を過ごしたか、それが汚い字と読みにくい文章で書いてあった。天音先輩の大親友か。イスカさんってどんな人だったんだろう。かなり変な子よ。多分。
She's making that smell of something funny face again.
いたずらして誰かを驚かせたり、寮の食堂でパイ投げやったり。
But when you read it, it had an effect on you, didn't it?
うん。楽しそうだったの。すごく。
We could tell by the look on Amane's face that Asuka's flight log was full of funny stories. He did all of this in a plane. He threw pies to a dormitory hall in a glider. In mid-flight.
And the glider just flies through the roof. Bye to you! Bye to you!
No, it's like, weird, I got this weird message from Asuka to be in the middle of this field. There's just one person in the middle of this big field, and just a glider comes and it's like... Pie.
Well, we can end it there. Yes, it's your outro. Take it.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I have a good idea for thumbnails, and I'm probably gonna forget them by the time this goes up, but it was fun nonetheless, and I'll probably hate my life for it in the end, but that's me. I'm Yephyrros, that's Ncjedi, and bye!
Bye! Also leave a subscribe and like and whatever.
Especially my channel,
It's unloved.
we finally got past the 70 views mark. I'm very excited. I'm planning to do something for when we get to 100 views.